All right, it's the day after Christmas here. It's gonna get up to almost 48 degrees today, which is very abnormal. Still haven't had any plowable snow for the year. Again, abnormal, but you know, the last couple winters have been like this. But I'll take advantage of the nice weather to get some projects done. And today what I'm gonna do is remove the bed off this half-ton truck. It is pretty rusted. There's not much holding it to the body anymore. Once I get it off, I'm going to clean up the frame, install new shocks, either POR it or paint it, I'm not sure yet, but I need to be able to securely hold my sander. So this is the bed I'm going to adapt to it. It's a custom bed off another truck someone made. It's at least 4 feet in the middle with the slant sides, built with 1/4-inch seed channel and angle iron and just plywood for the bed. But yeah, here's my sander here that I bought for $400 and put another couple hundred into to fix it up, new bearings and such. It works pretty good. I just need to be able to hold it securely in my truck, especially since it's only a half-ton truck. A sander and a plow is going to be a lot for it. That's okay. I'm used to pushing things to the maximum. Okay, I'm not putting any JB Weld on these bolts for really the hope that they just break off and make my life a lot easier. The front isn't even attached to the truck anymore, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Oh no! So surprising enough, the bolt did break free and is coming out. But my socket fell off in the frame. Here we go. I'm back in business. It could break off any day. It'd be doing me a favor. I think there's only 4 of these I have to get out back here, and I'll be all set. Woohoo! There's one out. This one's coming a little easier. I'm replacing the bed on this truck because the truck itself, frame-wise and suspension and axles, isn't that rusty. Alright, now for the 2 on this side. number 3. I'm getting lucky so far today. Seems to be pretty loose. Okay, now we need to carefully remove the taillights to expose the wiring harness to unplug it. That way when we remove the bed, we don't tear the harness. And it's as simple as that. Disconnected the wire all at the same time. Very efficient. Connector appears to be in fine shape. There we go. Get that routed down out of there. And for the second one, same method of removal. Not as efficient as the first one, but very effective. Alright, wiring harness is removed. Next thing we gotta disconnect is the gas filler. Big old rust hole there that I covered up with a piece of vinyl wrap. And you can see that. There's nothing left of this bed. So, disconnecting that. Let me go get my kit. Alright, that's removed. So that's about it for all the mechanical stuff you have to remove. Wiring harnesses, a couple bolts. So I gotta back it over here and we're gonna get the bed off of it. Okay, my theory is that the tailgate's going to act as a counterweight for me. And I'm just going to kind of pick up the front of it and lift it up. Now I do have a lift. I can lift this off, but then of course I have to move the lift. Question is moving the lift more strenuous than just lifting this bed off? I think I'm going to try some 2x4s for leverage. It's a dump bed. It's almost to its halfway point, which should make things a lot easier. Alright, I'm not lifting it off there. We're gonna rig it up to this tree over here. Okay, after failing to lift it off there, I've secured a rope to the front of it over here to the neighbor's property, right on his tree with the posted sign. Just give it a few wraps, don't need a real knot around it. But I'm just gonna drive forward and let gravity do its thing. And that's how you remove a bed. You can see that front bar just totally rotted out where it was supposed to be holding the bed down to the truck. Fenders were all rotted out. Nothing left to the wheel well arches. Tailgate's a mint shape. Anyone needs a tailgate. A few scratches and dings. Got the plastic bed liner in there too. But like I said, that's the new bed, which I have a hoist to raise that in the air. And this is the truck frame, which again, frame, suspension. That stuff's not all that bad. There is some rust repair on the brake lines I need to take care of. That's easy peasy. Now I gotta get these front, what's left of the bed poured off. It's always fun getting cut by rusty metal. Good thing my tennis shot's up to date. Christ, there ain't much left of that. That's right where it is. Alright, I'm gonna cut those two rusted fixtures off. Gotta cut the shock bolts off, remove the shocks, and get all this cleaned up and prepared for some kind of rust treatment. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. Sucker's still in there pretty good. Whoa, that shock had nothing left. Totally gone. I'm sure the other one's the same way. Yep, that was junkola too. Alright, I've ground off most of the loose stuff I can get to, And I've prepped the frame with some acetone and degreaser. Now I'm going to use the POR 15 product. Wasn't quite sure if a quart was going to be enough, but certainly looks like a quart goes pretty far with this stuff. $67 for a quart. Which is to be expected, you know, if it's good stuff and really does what it says it does. The best part I like is, you know, being able to go over what rust is there and not have to completely clean the surface down to bare metal.